Today, we're back at Tokyo DisneySea, where we are finally exploring the all-new Fantasy Springs. This new expansion is full of some of the greatest dark rides we've ever experienced, and we can't wait to share it all with you. We also have so much more of the park to explore before we say see you real soon to Tokyo Disney Resort, so strap in for one final Disney adventure in Japan. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, from the Toy Story Hotel and what is quite possibly the best view of Mount Fuji we've had this entire trip. Take a look at that, guys. Oh my gosh, this is a perfectly crystal clear day. The haze that we've seen this whole trip is gone and we can see the summit of Mount Fuji. Incredible. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Toy Story Hotel and what is unfortunately our final full day here at Tokyo Disneyland. We are going to be spending our day at Tokyo DisneySea today for our last and final visit, where we are going to be exploring all of Fantasy Springs with our vacation package, where we have unlimited access to all of the rides through the Fast Pass lane. We're starting our morning here at Tokyo Disneyland Hotel, where we are going to be having breakfast at the Lotso Garden Cafe. It's a buffet breakfast that is included in our vacation package, so let's go ahead and check it out. Starting things off with some different Danishes. They have strawberry rolls over here that look like ham. They also have strawberry melon bread that looks like Lotso. We have a couple of fruit selections over here, as well as some different yogurts, it seems. No, actually, no, it's not yogurts. It's almond jelly. Oh, and yogurt over here. There's blue yogurt. What in the world? We're going to go ahead and try that. Panna cotta with blueberry sauce, matcha panna cotta. They have a seaweed medley, some cherry tomatoes, some different salads, potato salad. All right, I will go ahead and give it a try. It looks like a bow. That's adorable. Let's see, tuna and mountain yam with grated daikon ponzu. What in the world? I mean, we're here, might as well give it a try. There's a ham and egg salad, chicken and ratatouille salad, prosciutto and glass noodle salad. We have some miso soup over here, Japanese leek, 5-grain rice. So this is rice. They have some grilled salmon as well as some other toppings. I have no idea what this is, but I'm gonna try it. Meat with udon, and you add the sauce over here. This looks really tasty. I'm gonna go ahead and try this. They have soy braised chicken and vegetables. They have Shanghai style pan fried noodles. Ooh, I'm definitely gonna get these. They have Chinese rice porridge with shrimp. And they have different toppings over here. They also have meat buns. They have cream stew over here. They have turmeric rice. Oh, they have pancakes. That is so cute. Yes, I will definitely have a pancake. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. They have a strawberry and banana bread pudding, as well as a short neck clam royale. Okay, that's different. They have chicken nuggets over here. We're just gonna grab one. They also have potato croquettes in the shape of stars. They have some scrambled eggs, as well as some assorted sausages. We'll get one. And I do believe it says, oh, this is bacon and vegetables. And they even have some beef curry. And then the last thing we're going to try is the tofu patty with grated daikon sauce. All right, breakfast is served. I didn't get absolutely everything, but I got quite a bit to sample over here, and I am excited. Plus, we can't beat that view of Mount Fuji right there, and then across the bay, we have Haneda Airport. Okay, so breakfast at Lotso Garden Cafe was actually pretty good. I really enjoyed it. There were a couple of unique things in there that I didn't quite care for, but the majority of everything that we tried was actually pretty good. So now we are checked out of the Toy Story Hotel. We dropped our bags off at guest services for them to hold for us for the day, and now we are making our way over to Bayside Station so we can catch the monorail over to Tokyo DisneySea. So do you guys remember this clip from our first day at Tokyo DisneySea? This is a literal seawall On the opposite side of this is the bay. They built this thing along the water, and it's really cool. I just love it. Well, it turns out that is completely false because there is actually a road behind this wall. And not only that, but the monorail goes behind it too. The Oriental Land Company cares so much about sightlines that they made the monorail dip under this wall to create the illusion of the park actually touching the bay. It definitely fooled me, and I just think this level of attention to detail is what really separates the Japanese parks from the rest of the world in terms of quality. Something that's not so great though is this line to get into the park. Sadly, we missed our hotel happy entry by 5 minutes, so we were left waiting in this massive queue to enter the park. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after approximately 40 minutes, we have made it inside the park. Security is what takes the longest because all those lines funnel down into one in those little sections, so that's what takes a while, and then you scan your ticket to get inside the park. But we are in finally. We managed to get a 40th anniversary pass for the Nemo ride, which is what Coda really wanted, and I tried the lottery for the Big Band Beach Show. That unfortunately didn't work, so I had to shell out another $30 in order to actually see the show. Not ideal, like I said yesterday, but you know, at least we're gonna go see it and we're going to enjoy it. But we have a full day here at DisneySea. Let's not waste any time. Let's head on inside and have some fun. Hello, Hotel Maricosta. Maybe next time we'll be able to spend some time inside you. And check this out, guys. Picture perfect day. And check out Mount Prometheus over there in the background. Holy cow, it is a gorgeous day, albeit very, very cold. It is like below freezing outside right now, and my hands are absolutely frozen. But we're still here. We're gonna have a fantastic day. Oh my gosh, we never had the opportunity to really get back out to this area to get a good view the other day. I love it. Now that we're inside the park and we have everything settled as far as our DPAs and even our mobile orders for later on the day in Fantasy Springs, it is time to make our way over to our first attraction of the day, which is going to be Soaring Fantastic Flight. It is a Tokyo DisneySea modified variant of Soarin' that we know and love. Well, not really love, that we know in Orlando. So let's go ahead and check it out, because I heard it's like a lot more themed and it even has a storyline. All right, guys, here we are, Soaring Fantastic Flight. Something I realized is that it's not called Soarin' over here, it's Soaring. That's interesting. And it's currently listed at a 180-minute wait. Good Lord. Summer is fast approaching, which means it'll be time to head out with the family to enjoy the many theme parks across the country. It's all fun and games until you realize just how hot, sweaty, and sticky you'll be by the end of the day, especially down there. That's why I'm so thankful to Manscaped for not only sponsoring today's video, but for sending me their Perfect Package 5.0 Ultra set, an absolute game changer when it comes to summer theme park prep. This is the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. It takes grooming precision to a whole new level with their next-gen, dual skin safe blade head that'll keep you safe from those annoying nicks you can get from other shavers. The Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra also has a bigger LED light that introduces a dual temperature feature, thoughtfully engineered to embrace and flatter multiple skin tones so those hard-to-reach areas are easier to manage. Your self-care doesn't stop at just shaving either. Once you're done trimming, you can use the Crop Soother to pamper your delicate areas, providing essential moisture and soothing relief for ultimate comfort after shave. And finally, say goodbye to those painful walks back to the car after a long day, because Manscaped has you covered with the Crop Preserver Anti-Chafing Deodorant. It'll keep you cool, dry, and comfortable all day long. And guess what, guys? It doesn't stop there. When you purchase the Perfect Package 5.0 Ultra, you'll also receive a free gift. The Manscaped Shed 2.0 travel bag is perfectly sized to keep under the sink or take it with you for easy on-the-go grooming. Manscaped also has a 30-day money-back guarantee, which means you can try this package 100% risk-free. Head over to manscaped.com and get your hands on the Perfect Package 5.0 Ultra today and use my promo code TPE20 to get 20% off plus free international shipping plus a free gift. That's 20% off plus free shipping and a free gift with promo code TPE20 at manscaped.com. Thank you so much to Manscaped for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back into the action. Time to utilize our vacation package attraction tickets and head on inside. Konnichiwa.
Hi. 2名様ですね。はい、こちらお願いします。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。Stairs going on down. Looks like we have a bit of a pre-show, and I just turned on the camera and that gave away that there's projections here. So, something's gonna happen.
私の愛しいアレッタ、皆さんにご挨拶して。ファンタスティックフライトミュージアムにようこそ。そうね、ここにいる皆さんは夢を見ることが好きそうよね。今日は私たちの自信作ドリームフライヤーを皆さんにご紹介できて本当に嬉しく思います。皆さんの夢を見る力がこのドリームフライヤーを空高く舞い上がらせ、時空を超えた旅へと連れて行ってくれるでしょう。アレッタ、ここにいる皆さんもあなたのように空を飛ぶのよ。ボンビアチョ。
Okay, I think the bird's name is Sora, which means sky. As a Kingdom Hearts fan, I caught on to that very quickly, I think. You guys can let me know if I'm wrong, but I'd like to think that the bird's name is Sora.
ネットに入らないものはこちらの荷物置き場に置いてください。帽子もしまってくださいね。撮影はすべてご遠慮いただいております。シートベルトは座席右側から引き出し。
So we were talking to a cast member here, and we told her it was our first time, and she gave us these first ride stickers on Soaring. How awesome is that?
さあ、お子様から目を離さないようお願いします。なお、避難誘導灯は消えますが。
Look at the railing in the sky outside. Yeah, things look a little different over here, but basically the same. I like how it's not just a regular blue screen. It's like a night sky that you're getting into. And there's like a nice little barricade over here too. It just looks nice, and they put effort into this. Okay, Soaring was a pretty fun ride. 90% of it is exactly the same as Soaring Around the World that you can find either in Florida or in California, but the ending bit is where it gets different, because instead of ending in Paris and in the parks, it ends flying over Tokyo City, where they have the Tokyo Tower, which is basically their Eiffel Tower equivalent, and then you finish flying over Tokyo DisneySea. That was really cool. I loved that ending. And then you're just following the hawk or falcon. You're following a bird around in some of the different scenes too, which is actually quite nice. So if you enjoy Soaring and you want to experience a different ending, then go ahead and go for it. I just still can't believe that this is a theme park. We are inside of a mountain right now in this massive crater. This is just insane. I love this whole area. This area right here is my favorite area of the whole park. Because just look at this. Babe, hold on just a moment. Because again, just look at this. I can't believe that this is a Disney park. All of this is just insane. And I still have no idea what the purpose is of that water effect. And I also think, I think there's a way to go inside this Nautilus. I could have swore that there was a way to get in there. I could be entirely wrong though. On our way over to Fantasy Springs, I figured why not take a second to come back and explore this Little Mermaid section of the park. There's a whole indoor section over here with a bunch of Little Mermaid stuff, as well as some of these cute little outdoor attractions. As we make our way inside, take a look at this King Triton statue. This is really interesting, being pulled by a couple of dolphins, and then you can look all the way down here, and there are guests down there. So we can end up down there. That's really cool. Holy cow, guys. Take a look at this. It's a whole mini land in here, complete with rides. There's a spinner teacup over here. There's another, I don't know what you call that ride over there. Hot air balloons. What the heck? This place is huge. Wow, guys. I am impressed. This is insane. Ah, look, and they have a little jumping jellyfish ride over there too. Dude, this place keeps getting bigger and bigger. They have a whole restaurant in here too. What in the world? This place is massive. I had no idea. Literally no idea that this place was so big. Wow. And then right next door over here, it looks like they have a gift shop inside of a whale. Let's go check this out. Oh my gosh, we're getting swallowed by a whale. It's got the uvula, the bones, and everything. This is so bizarre. Ugh, and the floor's squishy too. The floor is made out of like a squishier material. Oh dear. Wow. This is really putting us in the perspective of, you know how in Kingdom Hearts 1 you get swallowed by Monstro and there's a whole world in there and stuff? Like, this is what it's giving me. It's giving Monstro vibes, and I kind of like it. Oh my gosh, guys, how cute are these? Take a look at Mickey and Minnie in these traditional Japanese outfits. Oh, these are adorable. Look at that, and they have the other characters here too. They have Donald and Daisy's nieces. This is cool. They have keychains of Chip and Dale riding the fish fans. Oh my gosh, they have Mickey as a samurai. What in the world? It's also worth noting that throughout the park, you will find some Fantasy Springs merchandise scattered throughout. Earlier in the day, we were at some gift shops and we saw some postcards and other Fantasy Springs related items. Over here in this gift shop, however, it looks like they just have a bunch of the souvenir snacks that are meant to be brought home to your friends and family. And then we have some Peter Pan stuff over here too, which is also represented in Fantasy Springs. Something I am kind of bummed about is that the Mermaid Lagoon Theater is still closed. This attraction hasn't reopened since COVID, and this was like a big theater production involving the Little Mermaid, and I heard it was really impressive too. So yeah, really sad that we're not going to be able to experience this. Hopefully it reopens at some point soon, and that way whenever we do come back, we are able to experience it. But as of right now, it is closed. They have a whole playground in here too. What in the world? Oh, I think this is where we were at the entrance before and we could look down. Oh gosh. Wait, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, we are definitely under the sea. This place is massive. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Look at that. We have a net bridge over there as well. Wow. Oof. Looks like we're on the wrong side of the reef. Oh dear. Where does this hallway even go? There are jellyfish down here. It is dark. What in the world? What is this? Wait. Oh, that's so cool. It leaves an impression of you on the wall. Wait. So we stand here and a flash will go off. That is crazy. Okay, so the Mermaid Lagoon area was impressive, but I want to show you guys this. Check this out, guys. They do caricatures inside, and we decided to get one. It came out to about $30, so not the cheapest thing in the world, but this is still really cool and a very unique gift as well. You can see it says Dakota and Adrian on top, first visit, and of course Tokyo DisneySea on the bottom with the date. I love it. This is a very unique souvenir that we're gonna put up in frame in the house. It's gonna look awesome. Is my forehead really that big?
You are all forehead, you're bald.
Rude. All right, guys, the time has come. Fantasy Springs, the newest and greatest addition to Tokyo DisneySea. I cannot wait. This is basically 3 mini lands in one. This entire expansion is about maybe half to 3/4 of the size of this whole park on its own. It is nuts. And there are several brand new attractions inside that we are dying to experience. Just take a look at the rock work over here. You can see we have Rapunzel and Pascal coming down over here. On this side you have Anna and Elsa. There's Peter Pan over there. All of these are representing the mini lands that are inside Fantasy Springs. After walking under the rock arches, the first thing we see is Neverland over here with the smoke coming out of the volcano. That's really interesting. Oh, take a look at this. We have Flower and Thumper over here. Take a look at that. It's Bambi and his mom. See, that's the thing with Fantasy Springs. You have to keep your eyes peeled because there are hidden characters everywhere, and some are very easy to miss. Over here we have Pocahontas and Miko. Look at that. Even the water coming out, it makes it look like the canoe is soaring through the water. Wow, and take a look at this. We have Rapunzel's tower over here. This is one of the attractions in Fantasy Springs. I think we might do this one first. I've heard that we should start with the Tangled ride. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh my gosh, guys, take a look at that. Rapunzel's up there and she's singing. That's an animatronic up there. So with our vacation package, our park tickets are actually our fast passes to get into the area. So we have unlimited access to all of these rides through the express entrance. And the name of this attraction is Rapunzel's Lantern Festival. Hi. Okay, so we get a wristband. This one.
で、NEXT のアトラクション、リストバンドとチケットダブルチェックしてます。
Okay, thank you.
はい、いってらっしゃい。
Okay, so at our first attraction, they put a wristband on us, so I don't know if this means we have to show our ticket anymore, or if we just have the wristband and that'll get us access. Either way, we're in. Poor Flynn, they can never get his nose right. Oh, we gotta keep going. In this queue, we gotta go up and around. Take a look at all the lanterns inside the boat over there. All right, getting on into the boat for Tangled. Yeah. Yeah. Short and sweet little ride. So Rapunzel's Lantern Festival is a very short little boat ride, but it is gorgeous. It is a beautiful, beautiful ride, and the animatronics in there are great. Something I would recommend though is if you want to get really good pictures and really good video of the animatronics, use Google Translate on your phone and request the front row on the left side. That's where you're gonna get the most unobstructed views of everything because the majority of things happen on the left side. And take a look at this, guys. The footprints on the ground, the hooves of St. Maximus. So you can tell he was walking through here. And over here next to Rapunzel's Lantern Festival, we have the Snuggly Duckling restaurant. The only way you're getting in is with a mobile order. I do believe it is mobile order only. So we did make our mobile orders earlier in the day for about 3 o'clock, so we'll be back here a little bit later. Take a look at that, guys. You can actually walk inside Skull Rock over here and go up to the holes and look out. That's really cool. You can see the water and treasure underneath over here. Just take a look at this, guys. This is the Neverland area. And we have the Jolly Roger over there too. You can actually go onto it as well. Oh man, I cannot wait to check that out later. We have Lookout Cookout over there. That's the quick service in the Neverland section. Oh my gosh, guys, and take a look at this. The Kingdom of Arendelle. Wow. They constructed a full village over here for Arendelle. It is insane. And take a look at this. Oaken's OK Foods. I'm sure the food there is just okay. Oh wow, and you can see Elsa's Ice Palace over there. And take a look at this. This is the quick service restaurant here in Arendelle. It's the Royal Banquet at Arendelle. I think these fountains over here are normally on, but because of the wind and how cold it is, they don't want to get people wet and even colder. So I love that they turned them off. Very considerate. All right, guys, here we are. Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey. Let's head on inside. I heard that this was the best ride here in Fantasy Springs. Let's check it on out. We finally made it inside the castle, I believe, and we have a picture of Olaf over here. We have Kristoff and Sven. We have Sven's carrots up there. That's adorable.
For your safety, please remain seated with your hands up.
So there is a single lap bar that goes across the whole boat over here. And the floor is wet. Oh, Lord. We're in for a good time, aren't we? 日の愛が凍りついた心を溶かしたんだよ。
やっぱりあんたは俺の親友だよ。お前もだよ、スメン。最高の友達だよ。
Okay, Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey. That was incredible. Oh my gosh, yeah. Definitely ride Tangled first before doing Frozen Journey because that ride is significantly longer, a lot more animatronics, a lot more going on. That is what our version in Florida should be. That should be the standard for Frozen attractions across the whole world. Like what we have in Florida, nothing compared to this attraction over here. It is insane what Imagineering can do when given the proper budget and the proper timeline. Like, it is nuts. But we are making our way out of Fantasy Springs quickly because we need to make our way across the park over towards Tower of Terror to get our seats for Big Band Beat. This is the main stage show that we purchased the DPA for, so we're gonna go and rush over to do that. It's currently just after 1:15 right now, and we have until 1:35 to get there, so about 20 minutes to make our way over there. We should be fine, but it's still gonna take us some time to get there because park's crowded. On our way over, we're walking by Raging Spirits, the Indiana Jones themed roller coaster over here at Tokyo DisneySea. Unfortunately, it is closed for refurbishment while we are here. There are a lot of rides that are actually closed for refurbishment. We are in the winter time. This is technically like a slower season. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but it is technically a slower season in the parks, so not all the attractions are going to be open. It's fine. It just gives us more reason to come back. Whew. All right, we made it with a couple minutes to spare. Big Band Beat, right next to Tower of Terror. All right, we have scanned in and we are inside. Wow. So, just like yesterday, our seat numbers are displayed over here, A1011 and A1012. We're going to be walking through this door over here. Oh wow, this is another massive theater. Holy cow. Take a look at this, guys. Holy moly. We have made it to our seats. Honestly, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, Big Band Beat. Huh. It was okay. It's a unique show. It's definitely very unique, but it's not something that I would go out of my way for, and it's not something that I would lose sleep over if you don't see it on your vacation. Don't spend a DPA on it. Like, don't spend money on a DPA for it. Either, you know, use the lottery, and if you get it, great. If not, you're not missing out on too much. I mean, it's a cool show. It's unique, and, you know, you see Mickey and Minnie singing a lot throughout the show, and it takes place in like the 1920s to the 1940s, so it's like roaring 20s, and it's actually pretty unique, and their costumes are great, and the show is entirely in English too, which I really appreciated, but it's just an okay show. It's nothing compared to what we saw yesterday. That was awesome. Okay, so we came inside Villa Donaldo over here near the Hotel Maricosta and Park Exit to redeem these vouchers. We have an original goods voucher and a shoulder bag voucher. On the back, it lists the different locations of where you can pick up these goods. So let's go ahead and redeem them and see what we can get. Konnichiwa.
はい、ありがとうございます。オリジナルグッズですね。これか、
Aww. See, okay, so we have a blanket that folds into a suitcase. We have a portable cushion to sit down on for different events and stuff and parades. We have a little Mickey keychain and these little light up wristbands. Huh. Okay, so I think I want the keychain at least.
Okay, then the blanket?
Yeah, okay. So we'll do this one and this.
はーい。
And these are the shoulder bags.
こちらです
Oh my gosh.
どうしましょう
Yes, a big bag. Oh man, I can't help it. Every time I look across the way and see Tower of Terror, I just can't help but smile. That is the most gorgeous looking Tower of Terror in the entire world, I swear. It is so gorgeous. And it just stands out too. And ladies and gentlemen, the next attraction on our list of things to do today that's included in our vacation package is Journey to the Center of the Earth. Hey, konnichiwa. Arigatou gozaimasu. All right, our tickets have been punched with holes, which means they are no longer valid, and we can head on in. It feels gloriously warm in here. Holy moly. Okay, from Captain Nemo to Clownfish Nemo. Time for Nemo and Friends Searider. If Sigourney Weaver isn't narrating this, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed.
潜水艇が魚の大きさになればと考え、私たちは全く新しいマテリアル、チヂミニウムを開発しました。チヂミニウムは電気が通ると収縮するという驚きの特殊マテリアルです。それではチヂミニウム製の潜水艇シーライダーをご紹介します。苔を使ったデモンストレーションをご覧ください。縮小プロセスを開始します。素晴らしいでしょう。
Ain't no way. How? That is insane. So it is exactly like Star Tours. It's a seatbelt system. You got a lot of wiggle room with this one. Okay, Finding Nemo Submarine Seariders. That was the cutest thing. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that we did that. It's like a bigger version of Star Tours. The theater itself and the vehicle, it's much bigger than Star Tours, but it's the same basic concept where it's a motion simulator, but it's on steroids. Like, they took the Star Tours concept and plussed it up and made it Finding Nemo. That was so adorable. I didn't get to film any part of the ride, but I showed you like the seating and everything so you guys know what to expect, but it was just so cute. And for someone like her who loves Finding Nemo and loves marine animals and everything, this was right up her alley. Are you happy that we did this?
Yeah.
So happy that we did this. She was all smiles the whole time. And yeah, it does take place in the timeline of Finding Dory. So all the characters you know and love from that movie are in this ride. And it was honestly really cool. Definitely don't miss this one if you're a fan of Finding Nemo or your kids love marine animals or anything like that. Put this one on your list. So we made our way back into Fantasy Springs and we're making our way over towards the Snuggly Duckling for dinner, but I have a complaint. So Japan is amazing in many, many ways, and so is Tokyo Disney. Here's the thing. You go to the bathroom here at Tokyo Disneyland and their toilet seats will warm your booty cheeks for days. But you go to wash your hands, the water is ice cold. Oh my gosh. And then they don't have paper towels here. They only have those hand dryers that blow cold air. So it just makes the problem 10 times worse. Do they have the technology to heat the water? Please? Because that would make life a million times better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the Snuggly Duckling. Let's go ahead and have some dinner. Wow. A lot bigger in here than I thought it would be. All right, let's go find a table and then we can grab the food. Okay, we have made our way inside the Snuggly Duckling and dinner is served. We have two different sandwiches over here. The first one over here on the left, this is the fried shrimp burger. I don't know what else is in it besides fried shrimp. And over here on the right, we have the Duckling's Dream Cheeseburger. Again, I have no idea what's in it besides cheese and a burger patty. And then for dessert, we have the Sweet Ever After, which in parentheses says lemon and strawberry. Looks like a little bit of a pastry. Before we head on out of the Snuggly Duckling, I just want to show you guys the detail in each of these rooms. Take a look at the painting on not only this wall, but as we pan over here, take a look at the details in the ceiling, and then we have another painting on this other wall with Rapunzel and Maximus, and then we have a bunch of these other little details on the wall and just other miscellaneous paintings all over the place. And this is just one room of this restaurant. And by the way, this room is massive. I'm sorry if you guys get dizzy, but this room is huge on its own. So you would think that this is the only seating area, but no, it is not. What I showed you guys was only the secondary seating area. This is the primary seating area, or what I'm calling the primary seating area. But take a look at that. They have a fireplace over there and just all these details up on the ceiling. And take a look at that. You can see Maximus and Pascal as like little puppets up there. And then we have yet another seating area. Take a look at all the details on the ceiling. You can see one of the helmets back there up on the rafters. And then we have the stage where Hook Hand plays his piano. This is insane, the level of detail in just this quick service restaurant alone. And there are two other quick services in Fantasy Springs that are just as detailed as this. So we have made our way to the very back of Fantasy Springs, and here in front of us is the Fantasy Springs Hotel. The official gift shop of Fantasy Springs is under the hotel right here. So this is where we're gonna head on inside now and do a bunch of shopping. Oh my sweet baby Jesus. It is gorgeous in here. So much detail, but also, oh my God, so crowded. You see, the very back of Fantasy Springs is where the actual springs are. This is where you're gonna find a lot more of the Disney characters hidden in the rockwork. I just want you guys to take a look at this over here. We have the brooms and then the Sorcerer Mickey. That is nuts, man. And there's a whirlpool in the ground too. Incredible. And guys, take a look at this. We have Maleficent over here as a dragon. We have Aurora and Prince Philip. And if you look very closely, you can see Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. All right, second to last attraction of the evening and 3 out of 4 attractions inside Fantasy Springs is Tinker Bell's Busy Buggies. So we've been miraculously shrunk down to the size of a pixie, and we're gonna join Tinker Bell on an adventure. I'm kind of afraid. Why do we have a steering wheel? Does it move? No, it doesn't move. It's for show. That's sad. I don't like pretending. I like spinning. Oh, hi, Tinkerbell.
For his birthday, it looks like. Let's go get Chief's birthday stuff. I'm making up my own guesses here.
Whoa! Are we doing full 360 spins here? Woohoo! This ride is cute. Look at the little bug. He said you're welcome. Winter fairies only. Uh-oh. It's the Neverland monster? Is that what that is? The Never Beast or something? Oh, little ladybugs. They say we? Wee! Yeah, you got a lot of cheese. That was a cute little ride. Wow, guys, take a look at the Neverland mountains all lit up. That looks great. Over here we have the Lookout Cookout restaurant. This is a quick service. We did peruse the menu and it's mostly just like chicken fingers and chicken nuggets and stuff. So nothing too crazy. It's definitely more kid oriented. And ladies and gentlemen, our final attraction of the night is going to be Peter Pan's Neverland Adventure. So this attraction is very unique. If you guys are familiar with the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man or Transformers over at Universal Studios, this is essentially the same ride system. And oh my gosh, we've just walked inside and the heaters are turned on. It feels glorious. Oh, we're about to go into the Lost Boys hideout. Wow, this whole room is very cool, very pretty.
ジョン・ダーリングが誘拐された。それは大変だ。みんな起きるんだ。どうしたのピーター。ジョン・ダーリングがフック船長に誘拐されたんだ。大変だ。ジョンを助けに行こう。いいか、ボートに乗ってまずはウェンディとマイケルを探す。それからジョンを救うんだ。了解。ねえ、みんなも来てくれるよね。ロストキッズ全員の力が必要なんだ。来てね。川のところで待ってる。ティンカーベル、行くぞ。ボートに向かえ。最初手伝いに行くぞ。待ってくれよ。And keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And keep it on small ones.
It's important to note that this attraction is in 3D, so you do need to pick up 3D goggles. So Smee has a mom, obviously, or a wife. That's interesting. It's a lap bar that goes across the whole thing. This 3D looks so good. Oh my gosh. Wow.
空を飛んでいくよ。ピンク、妖精の粉をよろしく。さあ、みんな一緒に行くぞー。ピンク、あっちのボートも頼んだぞ。みんな静かに。マイケルだ。
Oh, Tiger Lily. We're bouncing.
あ、僕のぬいぐるみ。バイバイ。マイケル、こっちよ。ベンディ。私たちについてきて。
ウェンディとマイケルはジョンを助けて。フック船長は僕がやっつける。了解。行くよ。いざ戦いへ。
てありがとう。ごきげんよう。またね。
さあネバーランドに戻ろう。行くぞー。
Okay, Peter Pan's Neverland Adventure. That was a lot of fun. It definitely feels like Disney one-upped the technology used in Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man and Transformers, and they integrated the screens in a lot more unique ways than I was expecting. That was actually really cool. You're not just going from massive screen to massive screen, but like the screens are integrated so well into the physical set pieces. It's really well done, and the clarity of the 3D and the screens were really good too. I was very impressed. I will say though, if you suffer from motion sickness, this ride is most definitely going to mess with that because you move around a lot and there's a lot of, weird movements. So if you're prone to that, just beware. I really enjoyed it. Coda, she enjoyed it as much as she could have because she can't really do 3D. Her eyes don't do 3D very well, so she wasn't able to see very clearly, but she still thought that it was a fun ride overall.
Can it just be us tonight? Under the night sky, gonna make my skin rise. Can it just be us tonight? Do you believe in magic? Comes from the inside. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic? Comes from the inside. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic? Comes from the inside. Do you believe in magic? 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 Do you believe in
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, our time at Tokyo Disney Resort has come to a close. These last 4 days have been incredible, and I can honestly say these are the 2 best Disney parks in the entire world, and should be at the top of any Disney fanatic's list of places to visit. I can't remember the last time I was genuinely sad to leave a Disney park. The level of care that goes into these parks is on a whole nother level, and the cast members here are the greatest in the world. It's been such a long time since I felt I was valued as a guest at Disney, and Tokyo Disney was such a breath of fresh air to me. It's no secret how I feel about the parks here in the States and how I feel we aren't valued at all as guests or even pass holders, so I genuinely think the closest thing we have here in the States that even comes close to the level of service we get in Japan is on Disney Cruise Line. But I want to thank you all so much for watching this video all the way until the very end. If you did, then please help me out and let me know you're the real MVP by leaving the word frozen down in the comment section below. As always, please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed any part of it, and please consider subscribing to the channel for absolutely free. We have one more vlog left to share from our trip to Japan, so make sure you don't miss that one coming soon. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, and evening, and I will see you guys in the next video.